Whoa! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha-ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha-ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, we had some heists going down over the weekend. My goodness, I saw this one, and I'm not going to lie. Look, I don't want to condone crime, so I want to preface that. But there is a show on Netflix that is a French show called Lupin. It is about this guy, and he is a burglar of the highest order. He will only jack jewels and things like that. This sounds like something maybe Lupin might have been involved in.
Hey, Lupin, do you have an alibi?
Because the Louvre Museum in Paris was jacked. They had some guys, they had a crane. They smashed an upstairs window, had a ladder to get up there, and stole 8 priceless objects from an area that housed the French crown jewels. And they escaped on motorbikes. And here's the crazy thing about it. They probably not going to get that stuff back because they say typically what they do, it's too hot to sell on the open market as is. So they'll just kind of break it down and take all the jewels out and stuff like that, maybe piece them off individually.
Oh, pop the jewels out.
Yeah.
Oh,
yep.
wow.
So the crown jewels were not guarded well enough. What a heist that is, huh?
Crazy.
Yep. Spanish authorities are investigating the disappearance of Pablo Picasso's 1919 work, Still Life with Guitar, which is valued at more than $650,000.
Where did that one go from?
This was from the Caja Granada Cultural Center in Madrid, Spain.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
They said it was being transported from Madrid to the cultural center. When it disappeared, investigators say the van carrying 57 artworks made a suspicious, unscheduled overnight stop. Whoops.
Where's our truck?
Who did the background checks here?
We don't know where our truck is.
Now, there's some other crimes that were not as impressive. This guy in Maine apparently just found $7,400 in cash that was laying on a sidewalk, picked it up, and walked away with it. Now, apparently somebody had inadvertently left it on the roof of their car and they drove off.
Oh, my goodness. How do you do that?
Yeah, so they're not real happy about it, but I mean, come on. You know, it'd be nice if somebody was honest enough to turn in $7,400, but not in this instance.
Thank goodness Jay Bird doesn't ever have a suitcase full of money because he would leave it on his roof and drive off.
I usually just let it fall out of my pocket. Okay. I have a hole the size of the Grand Canyon in my grilled cheese wallet right now.
But making zero repairs.
Yeah.
I got a pizza wall on the way.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, I'm classing it up.
It's just so sad to think that someone would actually go out there and think it was their money and just pick it all up, take it. To me, that's like stealing. It's not yours. It doesn't belong to you. And you call the police or you call whoever and try to get someone back here. Good Samaritan. We would never take that money, ever. It's not yours. It doesn't belong to you.
Okay.
Whoever found it was like pennies from heaven.
Yeah, in a sense. Now our crimes are getting a little less impressive. We started with crown jewels at the Louvre. We went to expensive art, $7,400. Now we're talking about a Lego theft operation. Santa Rosa police have arrested 39-year-old Robert Lopez in connection with a Lego crime ring. They said apparently tens of thousands of stolen Lego pieces and unopened sets worth $6,000 were found in his residence. He allegedly directed accomplishments to steal Lego sets from retailers, including Target and Walmart. Then he'd repackage and resell the pieces online at inflated prices. He now faces charges of organized retail theft and conspiracy to commit a felony and is looking at 3 years in the pen.
Toy crimes.
3 years for Lego.
Toy crimes is a real thing, let me tell you. And these Lego sets are expensive.
Yeah.
My girlfriend Honeyface loves Legos. She loves Harry Potter Legos. These sets are not cheap.
Yeah, thousands on the secondary market.
There are some out there, Virginia, if they're 15 years old, still in the package, we're talking thousands and thousands of dollars.
That is crazy.
I know. And you think the toy market's dead. Oh.
And now to this. Cops in Westchester County, New York say 3 guys broke into an amusement park and stole 200 stuffed animals. Retail value $8.
Why would they do that?
Something along those lines. I mean, guys, they go, dude, we got 200 stuffed animals from the carnival.
That's the worst heist.
Worst heist ever.
In American history.
They're probably high-fiving each other. 200, yes.
Were these criminals like 7?
This has got...
This has to be a little kid.
No, this has got meth vibes.
And here's the problem. All the security cameras have clear shots of their faces, so for their $8 crime, they're going to do time. They didn't get the guys with the Louvre. They walked away with the crown jewels. These guys are going to get busted for 200 stuffed animals at a carnival.
Well, they'll also probably get them for breaking and entering, and that's
everything.
That's a whole different. That's a felony at that point.
Big dummies.
Big dummy.
Big dummies. Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, so much meth.
Wow. Well, Palm Beach is back in the national news again. They found a tree stand that had a line of sight. They could have been to Air Force One at Palm Beach International Airport.
No way. A tree had a stand in it with a shot.
They're investigating. They say it's very suspect. And when Trump left after his weekend stay in Palm Beach, he took these smaller stairs into Air Force One that doesn't put him at the same level. So
wow.
They obviously are changing things up. Now they got to do a lot of investigation to find out if it just so happened to be a random tree stand. But in this place, I don't know where you're going to be doing any hunting. So
That's
it could be another
suspicious.
Yeah, I gotta tell you. So we'll see what happens. So they have not linked it to any individual, but the FBI is investigating.
Wow.
They say Miami-Dade County is the first in the U.S. to test a self-driving police car equipped with AI analytics, 360-degree cameras, thermal imaging, license plate readers, and drone launch capability. I mean, it sounds like an all-in-one kind of cop car, doesn't it?
That's a robot car.
Wow. They say it will improve response times and officer safety at no cost to taxpayers for now. They say the 12-month pilot program will evaluate its impact on efficiency and public trust before deciding whether to expand the project nationwide. For now, it's going to be appearing at public events for feedback before active use. But imagine that. You got all those kind of things all in one car.
That's huge.
It's pretty impressive. Well, a Sunday dispute over food orders at a Davenport, Florida McDonald's turned violent when employee Juan Soto, not the baseball player, shot a customer in the neck.
Oh my gosh.
That's going to get in the way of your appetizers.
The McDonald's employee shot the customer in the neck?
It says that Juan Soto shot a customer in the neck. Yeah, he was an employee. Yep.
What happened?
They say the chaos began when the restaurant was overwhelmed with orders and Juan Soto told customers to drive through, or the drive-through was closed. The men, Nicholas Jones and Peter Story, entered the restaurant threatening violence. One allegedly said, "I got a switch. I got a 30 clip." So Soto pulled a gun and fired, hitting Story in the neck.
Oh, wow.
Now, the injury thankfully was minor. Soto fled with his firearm and shell casing and was later charged with tampering with evidence. Jones and Story were charged with trespassing and disorderly conduct. Now, this happened in Polk County, and you know Sheriff Grady Judd is not happy. He called the whole incident a McMess.
You knew he was going.
He's going to have a viral clip on this.
Mm-hmm.
You knew he would.
And apparently in Arizona, they don't get a lot of rain, but it has been lately, and the toads have been coming out. So now they've got a warning to people who are now licking them to try to get high. They said the toxin is not good for you, and here's what you do, you big dummy, if you just licked a toad.
First thing I would do is take a garden hose and flush their tongue and then make plans to get to an emergency clinic right away. The key thing is you want to keep their body temperature from spiking because that can lead to seizure and death. And so, quick rinse of the tongue, work that tongue, get that slime off.
Okay.
It just always makes me wonder how many other things did humans lick that didn't get them high until they figured out, all right, the toad is the one.
And if we always had that one dumb guy that maybe wasn't as evolved as the other cavemen.
Yeah.
Licky Larry.
Yes.
He'll lick anything.
We'll do it after Licky Larry. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, let's watch Larry for a little bit before we lick it.
I just feel like there's been so many things licked that did not need to be licked, and that's on us.